If you've been watching my videos, you'll know that I really don't like negative gearing. Why on earth would you buy a property that's losing money? That's the fastest way to keep you in a job forever, because you have to come up with the difference between what the property makes and what the property loses, which keeps you in your job forever. It's just madness. But what's the alternative? Here's a perfect example of how smart property investing generates profit and also positive cash flow. Let me explain. So I purchased this property behind me as a development site for a client. We paid $130,000 for this development site, and it had this house in the front. Instead of knocking it down, I spent $19,000 renovating it, and we spruced it up, and we've rented it from day one and all throughout the development process. Then we subdivided the block, and then we built this house behind me, which is a 3-bed, 2-bath, 1-car garage, which is perfect for this area. It cost us $274,000 to build this house and also make some alterations to the existing old house. Add a carport, do some painting, spruce up the front. Our total investment on this particular property was $423,000. Now let me explain the maths. The old house is worth about $290,000 and it's rented for over $300 a week. The new property will be worth $400,000 and we're going to rent that at around $450 a week. So our current valuation is $690,000 and our weekly rent is $750 a week. This gives us a total profit, if we sold, of $267,000. Now, if we decide to keep both properties, this will give us a positive cash flow of around $250 a week after all expenses. Because of the way we did this development, the positive cash flow that we're getting means we have options. Often with negative gearing is that you're forced into a sale because you can't meet your obligations with your income and you can't afford the negative cash flow. Not with this property. This client has elected to keep both of these properties because we're in a market where property prices are going up at around 10% per year. So it's wise to keep this investment long term, given the fact that there's a positive cash flow on this property, which is a great return on investment. Not only is he making $250 a week cash flow positive, but he's also picking up around $1,200 a week in net equity gains from rising property prices. So stop thinking that negative gearing is the only way to buy property. It's not. It just burdens you with an anchor around your neck and it severely restricts you moving forward and buying other really good investments. Use this example and focus on cash flow positive properties and smart property developments. This client of mine is really happy.